Right, guys, welcome to the last stream of the evening or the weekend, one could say. It is going to be the Bulls up against the Dragons in this last URC game that I'm covering for today from a South African point of view. It's been disappointing results over this weekend. Two really good results, victories from the Lions and the Stormers, and then the Sharks losing at home to Edinburgh a little bit earlier. So, let's hope that the Bulls can deliver and live up to the expectations that has been set out to them today as they take on the Dragons here at Loftus Versfeld in what should be a really good game going forward. Uh, we are going to have we do have the poll up on the channel, and I'm worried that I might got it wrong after the Sharks' disappointing result earlier. But we've got it there. We've got 17 votes so far. Set score prediction: Bulls by 5 to 10, Bulls by 11 to 20, and then also Bulls by more than 20, and then a Dragons upset. So currently it's standing at Bulls by more than 20 with 50%, Bulls by 11 to 20 with 22%, then Bulls by 5 to 10 with 17%, and then 11% for a Dragons upset. So let me know in the poll what you guys think is going to happen. You can leave a comment and tell me who you think is going to win this game as well, and what your expectations for this game is as well. I'm expecting the Bulls to win this, and I'm going with the majority of the votes so far that says the Bulls by more than 20. As the Dragons are bottom of the lock, we can quickly go and have a look at the lock standings as well. As you guys will see here, Edinburgh now in solid position in number 5. Winning that game against the Sharks. The Stormers have moved up to 6. The Sharks currently in 7th place. If the Bulls win this game, they will be moving up to the 37 mark if they get a bonus point, 36 if they don't, which would probably put them just behind the Sharks. But if they do get a bonus point win here today, they will move up ahead of the Sharks in 7th. So we still got the Stormers, Sharks and Bulls vying for a spot in the playoffs. So Dragons in 15th place at the moment, as you guys can see there. Not a lot of competition then on this game as far as the contest go, but you never know how this game will turn out. Shark Princess Guru, I see you still wearing your Sharks jersey. I was thinking really hard about removing it and just putting on another shirt for this one, but it's like I said before, Shark Brain, Sharks forever, win or lose. It's just in a manner that the Sharks are losing at the moment that really disappoints me. But nonetheless, we are here to watch the Bulls take on Dragons today, and hopefully they can pull it off. Let's quickly go and have a look at the lineups for the Bulls. The backline: Kurtley Arendse, Cannon Moody, Lionel Mapu, Harold Foster, Madosh Tambwe, Chris Smith and Embrace Papir. Kurtley Arendse has been really good at fullback. Cannon Moody is becoming his own player at the moment. Lionel Mapu and Harold Foster, that Lions combination, working in tandem again today. Madosh Tambwe, probably the inform winger in South Africa at the moment. Chris Smith keeping up. Morne Steyn in that number 10 jersey, and Embrace Papir ahead of Zach Berger again today. So interesting to see how this will go and play out. If you look at the forwards, Gerard Steenenkamp, Johan Grobler, Jacques van Rooyen, Walt Steenkamp, Ruan Orkia, Marcel Coetzee, and Arno Botha. So the first thing we'll notice that there's no Elrich Lowe today, as he had to withdraw due to COVID. So still a formidable side here. Gerard Steenenkamp, Johan Grobler, and Jacques van Rooyen at forward back, really dominating at scrum time. Walt Steenkamp and Ruan Orkia probably very close to Springbok call-up himself. And then Marcel Coetzee, as we speak, also one of the standout players for this Bull side so far. I see that we're missing one player at the moment. Don't know who we're missing, so it will probably be another loose forward there, which I don't know who it's going to be. We'll have a look and see who it is going to be real soon. So on the bench, we've got Joe van Zelsen, Piwe Matanzima, Morne Smith, Reinhard Ludwig, J. Steenkamp, Zach Berger, Morne Steyn, and Cornel Hendricks. So very formidable bench on the field as well. Mark Romfield says Bulls will make as proved today, 45-12. And Johannes Payne says, pull a nice Stormers shirt on. And Sharkbrain says, even the Lions won this weekend. Sharkbrain says, Edinburgh is the first European team to win on SA soil. Yeah, that is a new record for the Sharks as well today, having lost the first South African team to lose on home soil to a URC team outside of the South African player network. So, yeah, that's a bit disappointing, but we've got to live with it and we'll deal with it as it comes. Let's quickly have a look at the Dragons side. So the backline, Jordan Williams, Jared Rosser, Adam Warren, Jack Dixon, Rio Dyer, Sam Davis, Gonzalo Bertrando. So not a lot of standout players as far as excellency goes, but Sam Davis and Gonzalo Bertrando, two quality players. Frank Murphy will be the referee for today's game, all the way from Ireland. The 38-year-old will have to have his shoes, have to fill the shoes today, as the two Italians weren't too terrible today. Looking at the forwards, Aki Sualui, Elliot D, Chris Coleman, Hugh Taylor, Ben Carter, Harry Keddy, Ben Fry, and Ollie Griffin sent for them. Not a lot of known players here from a South African perspective. Ben Carter, obviously, being an Australian player. So we'll have to wait and see how these guys perform. Then on the bench, Taylor Davis, Josh Reynolds, Leon Brown, Joe Davis, Lennon Gragans, Roddy Williams, Will Reed, and Ewan Davis as well. So, again, not a lot of known players in the side, and it probably is the reason why they are in 15th place on the lock at the moment, because not a lot of standout players so far. Andrew Warren says he's very disappointed in his Sharks team and their coaching staff. Sharkrain also asking, is the Sharks the weakest team in SA at the moment? No, I wouldn't go that far. Look, weather conditions were poor today. Sharks couldn't play the conditions and paid the price for some poor selections. Might have taken off a few players earlier, which wasn't performing as they should have. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, because it has been a really disappointing day as a Sharks supporter. But we're now looking forward to this Bulls play today, and hopefully they can make us proud again. We've still got only 32 votes so far, with still 47% going for the Bulls by more than 20 points today. Let me know in the comment section who you guys think is going to score the opening try of this game. Will it be from the Bulls or will it be from the Dragons? And if it's the Bulls, which player do you think is going to get that opening try as well? Right, so we're still a little bit away from kickoff here, as it is now, well, we're still about 2 minutes away from kickoff, so not that very far. Andre Warren says, we are very overrated, I'm afraid. Yeah, the Sharks haven't played well, let's be honest. The discipline and there's just basic errors made by the side. They look lackluster at times, and definitely somehow managed to be in 6th position or 7th position as they are at the moment is beyond me at the moment. But we'll see how it goes. Here comes the Dragons onto the field and looking ready and willing to take on this Bulls side today. Sharkbrain says Dragons won't be a walk in the park, guys. So we'll see how it goes. If the Bulls can blow them away in that first 20 minutes, then we should see a really runaway game from the Bulls. One stand-up player for them, Sam Davis, the fly-off of the Dragons. Right, so the Bulls now making their way onto the field. It is Marcel Coetzee leading them out onto the field as well. Just thinking who the replacement flanker is here for the Bulls side. Can't get to his name now, so I'll let you guys know in a bit. The former Lions flanker running out on the field today with Elrich Lowe not available. Right, so the Bulls on the field, the Dragons on the field, and we should be getting this game underway any second now. This should be a really good one. 50 people watching. We've got 15 likes. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Sharkbrain says, Guru, I'm going to see you later. Something came up. Thanks for being back again. No problem, Sharkbrain. Right, so it is going to be the Dragons to kick this game off for us, and it will be Sam Davis to get this game underway for them. Opportunity for the Bulls to set things straight early on in this game. As the start from Sam Davis underway, a deep kick in from him, and it is going to be collected by the Bulls now, taken up to around 10 meters out from their own try line here. Good drive there from Carl Brink, who's in the place of Elrich Lowe today. Emrys Papier now waiting for this ball at the back. He's going to go with the box kick over the top now, and nobody really chasing after that because it's found touch round about on the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory. So a good clearance kicked in from Emrys Papier. Saturday Players says Dragons are capable of scoring brilliant tries but fragile in confidence. Lodi Smith says Bulls must win with 35 points plus. Mark Bromfield 45-12 for the Bulls. And then Johannes Spain says all the Stormers players in the Sharks team, what they ever done for the Stormers, nothing. The same they do now for the Sharks. Right, the Bulls take it up to halfway line here. And a good charge now. Chris Smith out it goes to Harold Foster with a little grubber kick in between. Curti Arneson chasing after it. But it's beautifully, or nearly beautifully picked up by the Dragons. The ball spilled loose. And they have taken possession of this as the Dragons down the 10-meter line inside their own half. They are going to try and, it's been charged down by the Bulls, but collected again by the hooker of the Dragons. But there was a little knock on. So it will be a scrum down. Oh no, in fact, it's going to be a penalty to the Bulls, holding on the ground as Arno Puerta won that penalty on the ground for the Bulls. Not releasing is the call from the referee. Right, Chris Smith is not going to have a shot at goal. He's going to kick this to the corner. And sets up the line out round about 15 meters out from the Dragons' try line. 40 votes so far. Bulls by more than 20 with 52% of the votes so far on the channel. Right, the Bulls with an early attacking opportunity here, and thrown from Johan Grobler finds Walt Steenkamp. Here comes the driving ball from the Bulls now. Looking good as they make their way forward. Penalty advantage coming. Emrys Papier waits for the ball at the back now. Gets it out to Harold Foster, who tries to straighten the line here. Takes about 4 defenders with him. Now Emrys Papier. Back it comes again to Marcel Coetzee. Marcel Coetzee just about 7 meters out. Penalty advantage now on a Puerta. Driven back in the tackle. Now Emrys Papier gets the pass out to Johan Grobler. Chris Smith. Long got a pass to Lionel Mapu. Lionel Mapu just couldn't get the pass out to Marosh Tambwe. And we are going to come back for the penalty to the Bulls. Well, good start here from the Bulls, and Lionel Mapu hitting that little gap, but just a pass not to be at the end of the day. Johannes Bain says Bulls will win by 35 points today. Right, so the Bulls now, will they kick this one to goal now? 3 minutes gone, and one of the players receiving attention here from the Dragons side. Bat TV says, evening Guru, welcome back. Bulls by 20. Thanks, Bertie. Clarence Lowe says, which team will play against the Sardines next week? So I'm not quite sure. I don't have the fixture list ready yet, but we'll have to wait and see, Clarence. Right, so penalty to the Bulls, and they're not going to kick for goal. They are going to put it into the corner again. And 5 meters out from the Dragons' try line now. Opportunity for the Bulls early on in this game. 3 minutes gone. And Johan Grobler with the throw finds Nokia now. Walt Steenkamp, the driving ball is beautiful. And the Bulls nearly over the try line, just a meter short. Now it comes down. Bulls are now waiting for this one. Gerard Steenkamp in possession here for them. Pick up and go from him. Held up beautifully by the Dragons. Now another pick up and go. This time it's try time, and it looks like it's Arno Botha who has scored the opening try here for the Bulls. Yes, it is. So Arno Botha gets over for the first try for the Bulls here tonight after about 4 minutes of play. Saturday Play says if they score from line, Bulls will win 50 to 60 points. HBPW says not straight. Didn't really have a look at the line I'd thrown. I just know that Nortje took it. Waldstein formed them all and they drove forward. And then Arno Botha with a pick up and go for the try line gets the first points of the game. Well done by the Bulls. Right, conversion about 5 meters from the right hand touchline here for Chris Smith, who's going to attempt the conversion here for the Bulls. Still going strong as this Bulls side at the moment. Right, Chris Smith concentrating hard on this one. And that one hits the upright and over. So 7 points to 0 it is here for the Bulls. And really well done by them. 7 points to 0 after just 4 minutes of play. Johan Peters says, I'm still here in Canada and admit your comments are nice and objective. And that's coming from a Blue Bull, but also a Shark. Thanks, Johan. I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. Sometimes it's difficult when my team is losing the way they do, but yeah, trying hard. The Bulls are now 7 points ahead here and looking really good at the moment. The restart taken in by Kyle Brink. Fends off the first defender up to the 22-meter line. The Bulls go now. Emrys Papier waiting for it. Gets it back to Gerard Steenenkamp, just setting it up inside the 22 for the Bulls. Have they taken it back? I don't think so. So Emrys Papier can line this up and kick it out. He's going to go with the box kick over the top. The chase coming from Cannon Moody now. It is going to go directly into touch. And that line out is going to be set up. Let's see where exactly. A great kick there from Emrys Papier. Jean Leroux says, Guru, next time your decoder breaks straight your wife in for a new one. Gary Green says, let's hope this goes better than the last one. Line out taken in just inside the Dragons half. And driving maul coming from this Welsh outfit. Looks like a decent driving maul. Now they do get it out. Goes for the box kick over the top. And Cannon Moody waiting for it. He finds it just outside the 22. Nice jump from him in the air. Emrys Papier now gets it out to Harold Forster. Harold Forster throws a little dummy. Gets the pass out to Lionel Mapu. Lionel Mapu straightening the line for the Bulls. But isolated. No support. And there should be a penalty to the Dragons. Let's see what the referee says. 7 minutes. Yep, it is a penalty to them. Boss says, Bulls by plenty. Love it. Dragons will be lucky to get a 0. Well, it's a penalty to the Dragons now. And decision time for them. As it looks like Sam Davis will kick this into touch. They are going to try and match the Bulls up front here. Barry says, Guru, you're still wearing your Shark jersey, LOL. Thought you were going to take it off the way Sharks play. They don't deserve shirt to be worn after the game. Yeah, no, look, disappointed with the result, Barry, but Sharks forever. That's all I can say. Win or lose, it's just a matter of the way we lose. So Dragons now with a throw in 10 meters out from their own try line. An opportunity for them to get back in this game. Oh, it's been overthrown, taken by Jacques van Rooyen now. Oh, was there a grass cutter tackle from Dragons? No, says the referee. Emrys Papier still inside his 22. Will go with the box kick over the top. And looking for touch, not going to find it though. And here comes the Dragons from their own 10-meter line now. Trying to run this, but Harold Foster's got them covered here. And it almost looks like he might have stolen that ball as well. It is going to be a penalty to the Bulls then. Not releasing that ball. And Harold Foster has done brilliantly. Clarence Lowe says, even a red dragon will not scare a bull. Right, so Chris Smith will have a shot at goal from here. It's roundabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line, right in the middle of the field. Murtabah says Guru is a real supporter. He's been with the Natal team from the Banana Boys time. And then Andre Dumini says Guru Sharks het net verkeerde besluite geneem. Ek ook Sharks for life. Barry Green says, yes, I know. True fan of the Sharks will stick win or lose. If you don't support them after they lose, you're just fake. I agree, Barry. Right, Chris Smith now lining this one up. That one is going to go through. So it's 10 points to 0. The Bulls lead here after about 9 minutes of play. So a solid start here from the Bulls. Just dominating this opening 10 minutes of play. Really good work from them. 61 votes so far. Bulls by more than 20 with 52% of the votes. And 20% says the Dragons upset, which is in second place at the moment. Right, so just a little bit of attention to Jacques van Rooyen as the Bulls ready up to get this game back underway. Right. Yeah, there was definitely a grass cut and tackle from the Dragons, and lucky not to get it, to get away with it in the end. But 16 appearances for Jacques van Rooyen, settling down here in Loftus nicely for the Bulls. Right, so 9.5 minutes gone. It's 10 points to 0 to this Bulls side, who's looking like they are going to. Lodi Smith says cannot see time. So they updated right about just underneath the score. You'll see first half and then 9. So there's about 9.5 minutes gone. Right, the restart knocked on by Walt Steenkamp, advantage here to the Dragons between the 20 and the 22-meter line. They take it up. Good drive there from the forwards. Now Sam Davis with a little grubber kick through. That one is going to roll into touch 5 meters out from the Bulls try line. So a defensive line out coming up here for the Bulls. Will we see something special here from the Dragons today? I just can't see it happening, but the Bulls should be too strong for this Dragons side. Thrown over the top. Was that straight or not? Well, it's a knock-on from the Bulls. And here comes the Dragons now. Oh, it's been a poor pass through the back door. And now the Bulls have got it, but we're coming back for the first knock-on. Achilles says, you see, Sharkies, this is our winning team play. Well, it's not raining cats and dogs, at least, Achilles. But, yeah, it is unfortunate. Marcel could see knocking that ball on about 10 meters out from his own try line. And a chance now here for the Dragons. Murtabah says, how good is it to have Mr. Guru back? Hope you're okay health-wise. Absolutely, I'm 100% health-wise. Just a little bit of flu, nothing too serious at this stage. Well, it is a little niggling. It's been with me for around 2 weeks now already. But, yeah, we'll see. Andre Dumini says, Guru, are you in KZN? Because I'm coming down to Toti for 2 weeks from Pretoria, flying tomorrow morning at 6. Unfortunately, Andre, I'm all the way here in the Karoo in the Northern Cape in a small town called Nopoort, where not a lot is going on at the moment. Lodi says, show time, big please. So unfortunately, I can't control the time at this stage, Lodi, but like I said, you'll see first half, well, you see the score, first half and 11 there, which shows the time. So there's about 11 minutes gone. Right, so here's the scrum down now to the Dragons, about 5 meters out from the Bulls try line. And a good attacking opportunity for them. Gareth Slow says, stay safe, Professor Guru. Thanks. Right, scrum goes down, and it will be another reset. Achilles says, Guru, when I get my license, etc., and my car is repainted, I will visit you. No problem, Achilles. I know you've been saying it for a year and a half now. I'm still waiting for you. Come on. What are you waiting for? Hurry up. Right, back weights. Dragons are actually 6 kilograms heavier than the bulls. Can you believe it? Andrew Warren says, maybe the bulls can make me feel better. I know you were absolutely devastated by that result, Andrew, just like me. Right, off the back comes the Dragons now, still 5 meters out from the try line and looking good now. Working it through the forward, still 5 meters out. Quick ball, Bertrand now gets it out to the big running forwards. Bertrand still coming with the forwards. They're going to the right-hand side of the field, close to the touchline. Another pick up and go from the Dragons, trying to force the Bulls' defense to go offside, which they have done so now. Penalty to the Dragons again. 5 meters out. Bertrand with the ball in hand. Will they set up another line out here? Culprit, the guilty party there. That's going to be a tap and go from them. Here they come. Bulls are ready to meet them 2 meters out from the try line. Sloppy pass out through the back door there. And Adam Warren takes it up for them. Still coming is the Dragons 5 meters out from the try line. Pop pass to the forwards from Bertrand again. Just not making any ground at the moment. The Bulls defense holding out solidly. And a penalty to the Bulls there. Players diving off their feet. And disappointing for the Dragons there on that occasion. But well done to the Bulls. Right, 10 points to 0 after about 13 minutes gone in this first half. Chris Smith now will try and put some relief in for the Bulls. He gets a touch round about on halfway, now between the 10 and the halfway line, inside the Bulls territory. So the Dragons unable to capitalize on that and paying the price there with a penalty against them. Right, here we go now. Johan Grobler with the throw in here. Let's see what the Bulls do with this ball. Right, taken by Ruan Orkia off the back now. Here comes the driving ball from the Bulls. Looking good at driving time. And now Carl Print joins in. Still going forward on the Bulls all the way up to halfway now. Here comes Carl Print still up. Almost up to the 10-meter line. Now Embros Papier gets his forwards ready again. Marcel Kutsia. Now Embros Papier back to Alberto knocks it on. Advantage here to the Dragons. Oh, there's an opportunity out wide for the Dragons. If they move it wide, they've got a one-man overlap, but they skip past there. And the Bulls defense are back in tandem there. And after a bit of sloppy play, there's a little knock-on from the Bulls, however, and it will be a put-in to the Dragons. Round about just inside their own half. Mr. Boss just summed it up beautifully there. Jannie Erasmus says, Guru, ek is ook 'n shark vir altyd. Welkom terug. Ons het jou baie gemis, Guru. Dankie, Jannie. So hopefully we're going to be having no more issues whatsoever unless we are even sorted for load shedding now, because I do have the generators sorted. So I've tested it and it will definitely hold out for some broadcasts of the rugby. Clarence Lowe says, during the 19s, Western Province also had a Chris Smith, not fancy but solid. Yeah, probably the same with the current Chris Smith for the Bulls. Nothing fancy but solid. Right, 71 votes so far, with 52% says the Bulls by more than 20. 20% says Dragons upset. 15% Bulls by 11 to 20, and 13% says Bulls by 5 to 10. So currently only 13% of us are correct, but it's only 16 minutes in. So still a lot of rugby to be played. Right, Bertrand feeds this one in. It's going to be a free kick to the Dragons. and taken quickly by them. Now they move it through. Sam Davis out wide. It goes to the fullback who kicks it downfield, looking for distance. Finds Kurtley Arendse inside the 22 now. He's going to kick this downfield. Not going to find touch as well. And a chance now for Sam Davis, who goes high up into the air. Taken by Sam Davis as well on the 10-meter line. So that's great work. But somehow the ball comes back to the ball side. And Madosh Tambwe nearly into the gap there, but runs into touch. Good defensive tackle there from the Dragons. And it looks like Madosh Tambwe is staying down for this. So 17 minutes gone. The Bulls still leading by 10 points to 0 here at the moment. And some really good defense there from the hooker, Elliot D, the Welsh international, making a solid tackle there on Madosh Tambwe. Still 10-0 it is, 16 minutes gone, and he is back on his feet and ready to continue. 17 and a half minutes played. Gilly says, absolutely love Chris Smith. Oak has been good for us. He has made a few bad decisions, but he's an important player. But, oh, goodness, here comes the Dragons now. Have they knocked this ball on? Yes, they have. So between the 22 and the 10-meter line, the Bulls caught napping there. And it is going to be a Bull scrum. And really well done there by, well, in fact, that should have been called already on the halfway line for a forward. 2 forward passes, in fact. But in the end, it is going to be a scrum down to the Bulls either way. 10 points to 0, 18 minutes gone in this first half. The Bulls looking good at the moment. Scrum down now to the Bulls with Emrose Papir to feed this ball to the scrum. He's had a good game so far in this opening 20 minutes or so. Arno Buerta off the back. Finds Chris Smith now. Long cut out pass to Lionel Mapu. He puts in a little grubber kick. The chase is on here, but it's Williams back for it. And Cannon Moody makes the tackle on him just outside the 22 of the Dragons. Bertrand now waiting for it. Gets it out to the number 7 flanker, Ben Fry, who's had a good game as well so far for the Dragons. Bertrand now with the box kick over the top here for the Dragons. Chase coming, and it's going to be Chris Smith to take it beautifully there for the Bulls just inside the Dragons half. Emrose Papir out to Marcel Kutsi up to the 10-meter line. Now Emrose Papir again out to Arno Buerta. Held up in the tackle on the 10-meter line now. Cannon Moody out to Marcel Kutsi again. Bulls just controlling this ball now. Chris Smith gets the pass out to Harold Foster, who takes on the defense there. Should have maybe passed that one. Still the Bulls scum though. Roundabout on halfway. Chris Smith now goes for the kick. Looking for touch. Finder. That's a brilliant kick from him. Finding touch 5 meters from the Dragons try line. But it's not going to be a 50-22 kick, as he did take it back into his own half. So it will just be a line out to the Dragons 5 meters out from their own try line. Yeah, this is not a proper Dragons boost. You can give them 50 easy. Right, here comes the throw in from Elliot D. Finds his jumper well and truly. But the Bulls disrupt that. But they do get it back. Bertrand now gets it out to Fry again. And will Bertrand go for the box kick? No, he gets it out to Davis again, who puts it on the boot and finds a good touch runabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line of the Dragons. Yeah, no, they call the Newport Gwent Dragons. Not quite sure why. Probably some history in that. Might have to have a look it up. Just remind me again. Johan Grobler now with a throw into the slide out, taken by Walt Steenkamp. And now Johan Grobler on a loop around, gets it out to Harold Foster, who straightens the line. Just short of the 22 now. Marcel Kutsia takes it up for the Bulls. Driven back in the tackle though. And Waldsteenkamp has knocked it on. So it will be a scrum down to the Dragons on the 22-meter line in the middle of the field here. Just little errors creeping in at the moment, which are denying the Bulls some extra points at the moment. You don't want that. Just ask the Sharks. Right, Jake White not looking too happy. Looks a little bit agitated at the moment in the coaching box there. But leading 10 points to 0, that's all that matters at the moment. And the Bulls well and truly on their way. 94% win prediction by the URC predictor today. 5% to the Dragons and 1% for a draw. Currently, the voting on my poll, 77 votes. 53% says Bulls by more than 20, while 18% still in second place with a Dragons upset. Right, 22 minutes gone in this first half. We'll see how it goes. 22 minutes gone. Right. Bertrand with the feet to the scrum now. Big scrum coming from the Bulls. Bertrand have to pick it up. Gets it up to Williams now. Bit of space opening up for the Dragons out wide. They've got an overlap. Gets it out wide and up to the 10-meter line of the Bulls now. Good tackle from Adosh Tambwe though. Comes back again, Williams. Gets it out to the big forwards now offside by the Bulls and the penalty advantage to them. Sam Davis puts in a little grubber kick. It works out for him. Gets the ball back right on the 22-meter line. Now Bertrand gets it out to the big forwards then. Taken up by Shikalu. But we are going to come back for the penalty to the Dragons. Yeah, some good play there from Davis again, which is the pivot for them today. Right, so what are the Dragons going to do? Are they going to kick it goal? Yes, they will. So an opportunity to get their first points on the board. Andrew Warren says still very tight and thought the Bulls would have been further ahead by now. Yeah, it's almost the same as the Sharks, Andrew. Just that little errors preventing them from getting some good points, but they're still clearly dominating this game. Sam Davis now to try and put the first points on the board for the Dragons now. We've had about 23 and a half minutes gone. 10 points to 0. Sam Davis now to decrease that lead to 7. And straight through the middle it goes. So 10 points to 3 it is. So they have finally made it up there. Right, so 10 points to 3 it is with 24 minutes gone in this first half. Still got about 16 minutes left. Can the Bulls get another try or two before half time? Chris Smith now with the restart then for the Bulls. A deep kick in from him, and it is going to be collected by the Dragons just inside their own 22. Some great work there from the left winger who saved today there from Rio Dyer. And Sam Davis will kick this into touch for the Dragons. Run about between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside Dragons half. Mutsabar says Bulls still a work in progress, not consistent at playing stages, some excellent rugby and then some silly plays. Achilles says, is nie waar, Guru my verwag toe hy 9 was. Jeez, like. Eckhart van Zyl says, come on Bulls, it's time to shine. They get it, Carl Brink now, Marcel could say Johan Grobler throws a little dummy and nearly into a gap, but Bertrand didn't fall for it. Just short of the 22 now, pick up and go. Here comes Marcel could see through the middle. It's Lionel Marper, and it's try number 2 for the Bulls. As easy as that, a great try from the Bulls, and this will definitely put them in a really good position going forward in this first half. Right, so 15 points to 3 it is with a conversion right in front. should put the Bulls in by 17-3 here. Great work from the Bulls. And some great hands as well on that occasion. Just showing how it should be done. If they can play like this throughout, then they will definitely be right up there as contenders as long as they play at Loftus. Right, 17-3 it is. Good work. 26 minutes gone. 14 minutes left in this first half. And we've seen two really good tries from the Bulls already. Looks like the Sharks will be the only team not to win this weekend. Great. Right, 17-3. Eckhart van Zyl says, there we go, boys. Right, so restart from Sam Davis now. And collected by Walt Steenkamp right on the 22-meter line for the Bulls inside their own 22. Emrys Papier now waiting for it. Gets it out to Gerard Steenkamp. Emrys Papier now waiting for it at the back of this ruck. Can he get it out? Looks like he will be going for the box kick again. His kicking has been pretty sound today. Gets it over the top. Chase from Cannon Moody now. Taken by Williams on the halfway line. Driven back in a tackle by Cannon Moody. Now Bertrand gets it out to the big forwards of the Dragons. Nearly up to the halfway line they go. So Ben Carter took it up for the Dragons. Now Bertrand goes to the box kick. Not nearly as accurate as Emrys Papier was. And now Papier on the run here. Look at it go. Up to the 10-meter line. Needs to pass back inside to Kurt Arendse. And here comes the third try for the Bulls. Well, as easy as that, it's another try to the Bulls. Well, this could become pretty bad for them. But I guess that they will be going upstairs to have a look at this one because it just looked too easy. Just way too easy. Let's have a look. The box kick over the top from Bertrand was terrible. Then knocked backwards by Cannon Moody. Emrys Papier just took it up. Nobody in front. Davis made the tackle, but the support play from Kurt Arendse were incredible. So that is definitely going to stand. Kitty says, you draw the verkeerde jersey. Maybe I should get me true to the blue. Who knows? Eckhart van Zyl says, Bulls by 50. Clarence Lowe say, so the Sharks will represent us at the 2023 World Cup in France. Not quite. We'll see how things go. There's still plenty of overseas players playing in France and Japan and everywhere. Great conversion kick from Chris Smith. And 22 goes to 24-3 now. 29 minutes gone in this first half. Yeah, at least it won't be the same coaching staff, Clarence. Right, so the restart now coming from the Dragons again. Sam Davis. Mike has joined in. How's it going, Mike? Hope you're good. Right, Carl Brink now taking it up from the kickoff here for the Bulls. Just still inside the 22 of the Bulls. Emrys Papier waiting for it again. He's been really sound today as Emrys Papier. Another box kick over the top from him. And this one is going to find touch all the way up to between the 10 and the halfway line inside Bulls territory. Ons stoel klink gevaarlik, LOL, says Andrew Warren. Yep. Right, so throwing now coming from Elliot D for the Dragons. And with 10 minutes to play in this first half, the Bulls well and truly in control of this game. Throwing over the top, taken beautifully by the Dragons. They're nearly up to the 10-meter line now inside Bulls territory. Here comes Sam Davis again. Couldn't get, the timing of the offload just not good. And the Bulls have turned us over from a knock-on from the Dragons. Emrys Papier now waiting for it. Gets it out to Johan Grobler. Driven back in a tackle though, between the 10 and the 22-meter line of the Bulls. Emrys Papier just lining this one up. Looks like he's going to go with another box kick over the top here. No, the sights against it, gets it out to Chris Smith. A little grubber kick over the top. Harold Ford, the bounce of the ball was terrible for Harold Foster. Now it's the Dragons on the attack on the 10-meter line of the Bulls. Oh, sorry, of the Dragons. Bertrand looking to get this one back. Here they come now. It's taken by Williams. A little cross kick. Yeah, here could be trouble for the Bulls. Gertley Arasa kicks it into touch. The right decision from the fullback. And it's going to be a line out here to the Dragons. 5 meters inside the 22 of the Bulls. Renier says, blame me terug te sien in die stoel, Guru. Thanks, Renier. Right, so it is going to be a line out now to the Dragons. 5 meters inside the 22 of the Bulls. And the Bulls will now have to defend this. They've done well so far in defense. So not seeing too many problems for them here. Right, here they come, Davis. Oh, great little run now, just about 10 meters out from the try line. Here's an opportunity as Elliot D takes it up for them. Another pick up and go from him, 5 meters out from the try line, right under the post here. Bertrand gets it out to Davis. Now Davis out to the right winger. Still 5 meters out. Jared Ross couldn't do too much with that now. It's taken up there by Hugh Taylor now for the Dragons. Still 5 meters out. Bertrand gets it out to the big prop forward. Still 5 meters out. Here they come. Davis again. Great defense from Harold Foster there. It's been snatched by the Bulls here, right on their own try line. Roderick here, pick up and go from him. Needs support play though. They do get it, and Emrys Papier now at the back of this ruck, waiting for it to come out. Gets it out to Chris Smith, who puts it on the boot. And he is going to find touch roundabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line of the Bulls. Great defensive effort again from the Bulls there. 99 votes so far, says that 99 votes with 56% saying the Bulls by more than 20 points today. 18% says Bulls by 11 to 20, 11 to 5 to 10, and then 15% for the Dragons upset today. Well, wishful thinking, that one. 24 points to 3. Elliot D with the throw in. Finds his jumper nicely now. Off the back they come. Davis back inside to Elliot D. Almost up to the 22-meter line they go. Bertrand now could break out. Here's a chance for the Dragons now. Just 10 meters out from the try line again. Quick hands needed. Davis now. Oh, he should have passed that. Gets it back to the inside center. Brought down now. It's still 10 meters out. And there's a turnover, but it's going to be a penalty to the Bulls. Holding on the ground from the player going to the ground. And the Bulls are just suffocating them at the moment. 24 points to 3 with 6 minutes to go in this first half. Chris Smith doing well at fly-off for the Bulls today. Right, here's the kick downfield from Chris Smith now, all the way up to between the 10 and the halfway line inside Bulls territory. One more try before halftime. We'll set this Bulls side up nicely, maybe to secure the bonus point before halftime. Right, the troop challenge will come in the next couple of weeks for this Bulls outfit. Right, so 5.5 minutes to go. And it's a Bulls line out between the 10 and the halfway line inside their own half. The Bulls have won 5 of their previous 6 URC matches this season, in which they led at halftime, according to the stats so far. Right, so which way is this one going to go? This line out, the Bulls well and truly ahead on the scoreboard. Dragons trying valiantly at times, but this could become a pretty high-scoring game. Arno Buerta takes it at the back of this line out here, and Emrys Papier now waiting for it at the back of this ruck. Going with the box kick over the top. Here's Emrys Papier chase coming from Tambwe. Tamwe disrupting that ball for the Dragons, but they do get it back. And Williams will kick this downfield, looking for touch. Oh, that's gone taken back by the Dragons. And it will be a line out all the way back to the 22, inside the 22 of the Dragons. And Madosh Tamwe has stayed down again. Maybe he should be replaced. Cornell Hendricks, more than a worthy replacement for him if needed to. With 5 minutes to go in this first half. 24 points to 3 it is at the moment. Yeah, it's not looking happy at the moment. And maybe best to replace him. I think he got that from the previous time he stayed down. And Cornell Hendricks should be making his way onto the field soon. 5 minutes to go. Still attention being received by Madosh Tamwe, and that is really disappointing to see because he's been one of the standout wingers of this competition so far, to be quite honest. But Cornell Hendricks, like I say, a worthy replacement to come onto the field if needed to. So we'll be more than happy to replace him with him. Right, they need to get him off, and unfortunately, that should be the end of his game for Madosh Tamwe. Not looking happy whatsoever at the moment. Don't continue to play, I think is the words there from Marcel here. Still 24 points to 3, 5 minutes to go in this first half. And yeah, they are going to replace him. Cornell Hendricks will be coming onto the field. No need to risk it. The Bulls are already leading by a lot of points. So, and like I said, what Cornell Hendricks brings to the side is just as good as what Tamwe can do. Ruan van der Bank says, Morne Steyn is baas. Niemand kan hom vervang nie. Well, he's been around the park for a long time. So too is Ruan Pienaar and Francois Steyn. So great servants of the South African game. Right, here we go now. It is going to be a line out to the Bulls inside the 22 of the Dragons with 4 minutes to go in this first half. Long overthrow on a put on the inside to Cannon Moody, but he misrun it. Luckily didn't touch it, and the Bulls still have possession here. Gets it back now to Marcel Coetzee, takes it up. Now Emrys Papier out to Arno Botha. Still coming just inside the 22 now. Morne Smith takes it up. Here comes Gerard Steenekamp. So Morne Smith on for Jacques van Rooyen as well. Now Johan Grobler taking it up for the Bulls. There was a little knock on. So we will be coming back for a penalty to the Bulls. And I'm guessing that they will put this into the corner here and set up a driving ball. Right, to the corner they go. Chris Smith to put this into touch for the Bulls. And he finds the touch 5 meters out from the try line. An opportunity here for the Bulls to really stamp off their authority in this game. Bulls 5 meters out from the try line. Can they score another try before halftime and seal the bonus point as early as the halftime? Ruan Orkier takes it in for the Bulls now. And here comes the driving ball from the Bulls as well. Now Jan Grobler controlling at the back here. Still going forward. Must score. Oh, was he held up? No, he's not held up. It's a try to the Bulls. And it's going to be Johan Grobler who's going to get this try here for the Bulls. 29 points to 3 as we still got 3 minutes to go in this first half. Great work from the Bulls. 29 points to 3 with a conversion to come. Bonus points secured for the Bulls. Right, so the Bulls now firmly in control of this game, and we can only see a big score coming up from here on in. 29 points to 3. Eckhart van Zyl says, "Das sy hulle al wat hulle sien as die blou masjien." So Chris Smith now with the conversion attempt got a very difficult one earlier to keep that 100% record for him. 2 minutes to go in this first half, 29 points to 3. Right, the conversion is good, and it's 31 points to 3 here at the moment. With about a minute and a half to go in this first half, it's a great opportunity for the Bulls to really stamp off their authority in this game. It would have been really good if the Sharks could have won this game, but they were just not good enough today. And the Bulls will make it at least 11 out of 12 wins for the South African franchises, it seems. Carl Brink taking it up to just inside the 22 of the Bulls now. Emrose Papier now waiting for this ball at the back of this ruck now. He's been in a really good form. And another great box kick over the top is not going to find touch this time into the hands of the Dragons. Runabout on a 10-meter line inside their own half. Sam Davis going with the box, well, on the little chip kick into the air. It has been recovered by the Dragons on the 10-meter line of the Bulls now. About a minute to go in this first half. Here they come now. Sam Davis again. Out it goes to the big prop forward. Between the 10 and the halfway line now for the Dragons. It seems might be a chance here for the Dragons to get some more points on the board. Now it's taken up by the forwards, but no way through there for Kenny. It is going to be, let's see what the call is going to be. It's going to be a penalty against the Bulls there for offside. So roundabout on the 10-meter line in the middle of the field of the Bulls. It's a chance here for the Dragons, and surely kicking at goal is not an option anymore in this game. Right. Barry says, "I'm happy they're playing the Bulls. At least we have a team that take the game seriously." Right. Here comes the Dragons now just before the end of the first half here with an opportunity to get some more points on the board here through a line-out. Well, first there's going to be a replacement here for the Dragons as well. Let's just see. Ben Carter's leaving the field. 22 appearances for the Dragons as he had to leave the field, maybe just temporarily. And about 10 meters out from the Bulls try line now, it is going to be Elliot D to throw this ball into the line-out. Right, here they come now. It is Bertrand Davis back on the inside. Here's going to be a try to the Dragons. The gap opens up, and it is the left winger, Rio Dyer, who gets the try here for the Dragons. So 31 points to 8 as we go. And that was a really soft try to give away. Set play move, working to perfection there for the Dragons. Just too simple in the end. Yeah, no, just too quick there. And a beautiful line, almost very similar to the try that Cornell Hendricks scored against the All Blacks a good couple of years back. For those of you who can remember his try, his cut-through try against the All Blacks. More or less the same like that one. So 31 points to 10 at halftime. The Bulls will be disappointed to give away that try just before halftime. But regardless, it's been a really good first half from the Bulls and looking like they will seal an easy victory. Well, that conversion missed, so it's 31 points to 8 at halftime. I'm going to take a quick break, guys, but when I do come back, we will be doing the second half, so don't go anywhere. Right, guys, we are back here for the second half of this game, and I must say I'm really impressed with this Bulls side so far, having scored 4 tries and securing the bonus point before halftime. That is just incredible, and it lightens up a very dark weekend for all Shark supporters. At least 3 out of 4 wins will go a long way in this competition, and we can just quickly have a look at the lock at the moment again. And as you can see there, the top 8 I'm only going to show for now. So if the Bulls win here, which probably will be the outcome of this game, they will move all the way up to 37 points. So 1 point behind the Stormers then, and 1 point above the Sharks. So the Stormers, Sharks, and Bulls will occupy 6, 7, and 8, with obviously Edinburgh now playing 1 game more than the rest of the teams. So the signs are good that we could have at least one team in the top, moving up to the top 5. If Glasgow can't do it, we could even move up into the 4th place. But Leinster, Ulster, and Munster pretty much securing their places in the playoffs already. So it's all going to come down to that last ones. And to be quite honest, I don't see any way forward for the rest of these teams. The Ospreys losing badly to the Lions. Connacht still not the greatest team. Scarlets also winning today. So they still got a couple of games in hand. So they could still be potential playoff team. The Lions, on the other hand, will they still be able to make it? One doubted. But at least the Bulls, the Stormers, are really looking good at this stage. Dave Davis says the Bulls are on a mission, unlike our Sharks, it seems. And Riyadh asks, are the Celtic clubs back to full strength after the Six Nations? So, no, this is not a full strength Dragons side, it seems, because they do miss out on a couple of players like Ross Moriarty, for one, that I know is not playing today. So, yeah, it is what it is. Daniel Maria also said, what a game, Bulls rule. And Ruan van der Bank says, Bulls is boss. So, yeah, the Bulls clearly in control at the moment, and definitely showing some quality at the moment. But yeah, let's quickly go through the team sheets here. Curtly Arends has been good at fullback. Cannon Moody has been solid. Lionel Marpu and Harold Foster doing really well as a combination at the moment. Nodosh Tamwe not completely in this game because of an early injury, and then left the field for Cornell Hendricks. Chris Smith dominating at fly off, while Emrys Papier is having a phenomenal game at scrum off as well. Forward-wise, Gerard Steenenkamp has been good. Johan Grobler and Jacques van Rooyen was solid until he left the field as well. Jacques van Rooyen replaced by Morne Smith. Then Waldstein, Bruin, Smith, and the block combination with Marcel Kutse-Karlbrink and Arno Botha doing really well. On the bench for them still to come, Joe van Zyl, Simpiwe Matanzima, Reinhard Ludwig, WJ Steenkamp, Zach Berger, Morne Steyn, Cornel Hendricks now, and Morne Smith on the field already due to replacements early on. So looking forward to a great second half. As far as the Dragons have gone, Jordan Williams have been good. He's tried really hard. Rosso, we haven't seen much. Warren and Dixon completely outplayed by Foster and Marpu at the moment. Rio Dyer getting that try just before halftime. Sam Davis has been good, and Gonzalo Bertrand also have been valiant for this Dragons side. Forward-wise, the prop forwards, Sialu has been good. Elliot D has been solid. Coleman, we haven't seen much of. You, Taylor, not too much. Ben Carter being replaced in that first half. Kenny and Fry and Ollie Griffin's trying valiantly. But so far, it's been all Bulls at the moment. Right, we should be getting ready for the restart to the second half now, with the Bulls completely dominating that first half, 31 points to 8. As the Dragons make their way back onto the field. Right, so expecting more of the same in this second half. Right, will we see the first 70 in the URC today? That is where it's going to at the moment. If the Bulls keep playing like they are at the moment, they could easily get to that thing. All right, so Chris Smith to get the second half underway for us. It's 31 points to 8. The Bulls lead at the moment. And really good play from him in that first half. Right, restart, and it's taken by Dyer. About 10 meters out from his own try. Now Fry takes it up for the Dragons. Bertrand waiting for it. Gets it out to Davis, who's going to put it on the boot. And a good clearance kick from him all the way up to around about the 10-meter line inside their own half. Bulls with an early attacking opportunity. Right, Lodi Smith says 50 plus Bulls win today. Johan Grobler now with the throw into this lineup. We've got 138 votes, 60% saying the Bulls by more than 20. Right, Waldsteenkamp, Emrys Papier, now Chris Smith. Oh, it's been intercepted by Sam Davis now. And here's a chance for him to get the first try of the second half. It is going to be the right winger who's going to get the try here for the Dragons. It is the right winger, Jared Rosser, who gets the try for the Dragons. And what a start to the second half for the Dragons. Can they come back into this game? 31 points to 13 it is now. And Sam Davis, the Dragons' best player on the field, have made that interception and just needed support play, which he got in the form of the outside center there, Adam Warren. And he got the offload to Rosser, who dives over for the Dragons' second try of this game. 31 points to 13 with the conversion to come. Great work there from the Dragons. And are there a comeback on the cards here for them? One have to wonder. Davis now with the conversion attempt. URC got a wake-up call when South Africa joined them. Now they see what real rugby teams look like. There's Achilles. Right, the conversion looks like it stayed down. I didn't see it, but the score remains 31 points to 13. Couldn't on cut ask, are the Welsh like the Aussies in Super Rugby? Pretty much. Right, so 31 points to 13 it remains here. And Chris Smith now will restart this for the Bulls. Right, the deep kick in taken by the Dragons' left winger there, still inside the 22 they are. Bertrand now gets it up. Here they come now. Dragons got a bit of new life in them at the moment as Bertrand now fence it out to Davis again, who puts it on the boot once more. And he will find touch right about on the 10-meter line inside Dragons' half again. Usabar says these Dragons will never come back. Bull's going to bury them to them now. Right, will we see some more magic from the Bulls? 43 minutes gone, and it is the Bulls in the demanding lead at the moment. Throwing from Johan Grobler, finds Ruan Orkia, now Emrys Papier, out to Chris Smith, straightening the line was Marcel Coetzee up to the 10-meter line. Now Emrys Papier again, out to Arno Botha. Driven back in the tackle by Jonathan Davis, the replacement flank forward. Now Papier back, it comes to Waldsteenkamp. Chris Smith with a little kick over the top, looking for the touchline, finds Sam Davis, and he's bundled into touch by Cannon Moody. So it will be a line out to the Bulls, 5 meters inside the 22 of the Dragons. 31-13, and some great work from the Bulls again on the defensive line as well. Right. Here we come with the Bulls attacking now. 44 minutes gone in this game. 4 minutes in the second half. Bulls on the attack now. 4 tries to the Bulls, 2 to the Dragons. And Johan Grobler now with a throw in right on the 22-meter line for the Bulls. Right, here we come again. Marcel Coetzee now. It comes out to Harold Forster. Forster takes it up. Marcel Coetzee. Here's another go. Johan Grobler knocks it on, unfortunately. and it's been knocked on by the Bulls. Please let me know. Lady Smith says no sound. So just let me know if there's any sound coming through at the moment. Ruan van der Bank says here come now a try. So unfortunately, that's not the case then, as the ball got knocked on by Johan Grobler. Just let me know if there's any sound coming through, guys. Marcel gets here with that miracle little offload to Johan Grobler, not expecting it, and knocking that ball on. Right. Thanks, Mursabas, again for that comment. But at the moment, Ollie Griffins are leaving the field due to a leg injury. So another replacement having to come onto the field for the Dragons. 5 minutes into the second half. Greg Gaines is on for Griffins. Yeah, Achilles sums it up nicely. Guru, the Sharks played the Bulls today. The way they played against Edinburgh, I think the Bulls would have put 50 on you guys. LOL. Right, so the sound is fine, guys. So, Lodi Smith, you must just maybe check your sound bar at the moment. Right, scrum down to the Dragons here, about 15 meters out from their own try line. 5 minutes into the second half. The Dragons scoring an intercept try earlier. Well, 60 points by the Bulls will make me feel better, says Andrew Warren. Right, that scrum goes down, so we will have another reset scrum. Achilles says, I'm positive that the Sharks will bounce back next weekend. Let's see who they are playing next week. Let's quickly go and have a look here. Not quite sure. I didn't check it out. So the Sharks will be playing the Dragons next weekend on Friday against the Dragons. So hopefully we can get away with a win there. Penalty to the Dragons there from that scrum. So the Bulls scrum getting punished there on that occasion. So yeah, it is the Sharks up against the Dragons. Then the Bulls will be up against Ulster. And that should be a cracking game as well. Then the Lions will take on Edinburgh. And the Stormers will be taking on the Ospreys. And then the week after, it should be quite fascinating when the Stormers and the Bulls play each other and the Sharks take on the Lions. Interesting games to come. Right. Barry asked, what would your reaction be, Guru, if Dragons pulled up an upset? Well, you will have to wait and see until that happens. I guess you can't show your expression until it finally happens. Right, here we come. A driving maul from the Dragons on the 10-meter line inside their own half here as Bertrand goes high up into the air. Chase coming from Dyer. And it's Gertley Arnold who collects this now. And he's off on a run here up over halfway. He goes. Now needs support. Oh, he stepped the ball. He is going to go in for the fifth try for the Bulls. What an individual try from Gertley Arnold, sir. Great work there. And this guy is something special as well. Bright future ahead of him is Gertley Arnold, sir. The future is bright for certain players in South Africa. Absolutely. Right, so try time to the Bulls, 36 points to 13 after around 7 minutes of the second half, and he left him for peanuts there, really. What a step from Gertley Arnold on the fullback, Williams there. Great stuff. Looked like a moment Dyer was going to caught up to him, but after that step, he just left him all for peanuts. Achilles says Gertley have been great at the Bulls all season. And come on, guys, Edinburgh, not a bad team. Forget what I said earlier. Wasn't it raining? Wasn't it Scottish weather? Edinburgh was ready. Sharks and that player is willing to go all the way for the jersey. Ruan van der Bank says, Stierpunt location. I hit a lafgestep. Yeah, that was a great try from Kirtley Arons. 36-12 or 13. That conversion, unfortunately, going to the right of the post. Cameron says future is indeed bright, but unfortunately, South Africa Rand cannot compete with the euro or the pound, which is true. Glasgow doing well. Dave Davis saying Glasgow 28, Cardiff 15. Expected that kind of result at the moment. Right, 36-13, and we've still got 30 minutes left in this game. Davis with the restart then for the Dragons, and taken beautifully by Walt Steenkamp. Inside his own 22 now. Emrys Papier waiting for it. Seems like he might be going with another box kick himself here. Here's Emrys Papier. He's been doing really well today. Really impressed by him. Kick over the top, and that's going to find touch. A brilliant kick again from Emrys Papier all the way up to between the halfway and the 10-meter line of the Bulls. Zach Berger, another quality player to come onto the field. Replacement for him. So looking forward to see him come onto the field as well. But today, Papier has been brilliant. 36 points to 13. Line up now to come for the Dragons. Elliot D will be throwing this ball in for them. Right, here they come now. Bertrand again. Yes, Kennedy having a go. Bertrand again out to Davis. So that looked like a forward pass from him to the outside, but play on, says the referee. Here they come again. Davis now. Elliot D caught on the 10-meter line of the Bulls. Bertrand, quick ball. Oh, nice little pop pass from him. And having to go back to Davis again with a little chip kick over the top. But this time collected by Carl Brink. But the referee's going to call him back for another penalty, it seems, I think. Offside by the Bulls. Or not rolling away. Right, so with 29 minutes to go, there's still plenty of time for the Bulls to really get a good score in here today. Let's hope they don't slack down and this become a boring last 30 minutes of the game. The Dragons now kicking that into the corner and roundabout on the 22-meter line of the Bulls. Right. Another opportunity for the Dragons, maybe. One try apiece here in the second half. Well, it's actually about 15 meters out from the Bulls' try line, so good opportunity for the Dragons to get something out of this. Right, Elliot D with, well, Simpiwe Matanzima coming onto the field in a replacement for Gerard Steenkamp. Another guy that's really impressed so far this season is Matanzima. He's been really good and rewarded with another call up to this URC side. Right, throw in for the Dragons now. They are going to get the line out, the driving maul now set up by the Dragons. Can they get the driving maul going for them? Bertrand waiting for it. Now gets it out. And another chance here for the Dragons. The numbers are starting to fall off the jerseys and making it really hard to know who it is. Right, so the Dragons still coming 15 meters out from the try line. Davis with a poor pass. Picked up, not picked up by Kirtley. Just knocked it on, unfortunately. Advantage now to the Dragons, and here they come. It's Williams. Williams going all the way, gets it back to Davis. And another try to the Dragons. Bulls caught napping there. And it's a try to the Dragons. Oh, dear. Well, the Dragons scored their second try of the second half. And Sam Davis over, who really deserved a try today. Mr. Boss says, SA have good young players, but our coaches not very good, especially our backline coaches, which I will second definitely. Right, they are going to go upstairs, it seems, to have a look at something here. Don't see anything wrong with that at this stage. Let's have a look at the Arons. Knocked that ball on. Back they came. Pulled him off the ball spilled out, and Williams got it. And from there, it should be a try. Nothing wrong with that, one feels. Nothing wrong with the pass as well. It should be a try. Yeah, Achilles, it's easy to say because you've got one of the best coaches in the world, the Bulls. Right, so the try will stand. So 36 points to 18 it is, with the conversion to come. Conversion is good from Davis. So 36 points to 20. It's a 16-point game. Well, the Bulls just need to finish them off now. Just napping at vital times in this game as well as this Bulls side at the moment. But I still believe that they will be too strong for this Dragons side. 36 points to 20. Right, Chris Smith with the restart then, and a deep kick in from him, taken by Dyer this time, gets it up, and taken up by the force. Great tackle from Jan Grobler. 10 meters out from the Dragons try line. Bertrand gets it out to Davis again, and that ball is, yeah, it is going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line of the Dragons. Andrew Lampert says go Bulls, and then Ron van der Bank says Mark Jake White, yes, Primo coach. I don't want that. Unfortunately, for me, Rusty, well, fortunately for us, Jacques Nienaber has been basically looked over by Rusty Erasmus, which I think is the right option at this stage. I think Jake might make too many changes to what the Springboks setup are used to at the moment. Right, here comes the Bulls now, and halfway gets the offload. It's been knocked on by the Bulls, but we are going to come back now. Let's just see. There's a little bit of an archie-barchie going on between the players there, and it's the forwards, Ben Fry and Arno Buerta having a crack at each other. Not so unnecessary. So unnecessary. Right, let's get back to the game. Let's see what the referee decides to do here. Not quite sure what the outcome will be. So on the poll, guys, 158 votes so far. Bulls by more than 20 with 62% of the votes. 17% says Bulls by 11 to 20. 9% says Bulls by 5 to 10. And then there's a 13% for a Dragons upset in this one. Go and make your vote there. Right. Unbelievable, says Marco Besta. And then Saturday plays says France best international side at the moment. Be a great World Cup in France. If they can keep up their form that they've got currently, I think we're in for a massive tournament. Marco Besta says only bloke gun poor, and Boss says our coach is not good enough. Look at the giant Dupree twins, Faf, Colby, etc., etc. Why do they like $1 million when they play overseas? Well, they look like $1 million. Yeah, no, I agree. But they were good when they were playing in South Africa as well. I mean, the time when Jean-Luc and Dan Dupree was at the Sharks had a decent side. So, yeah, but they are looking pretty good. Right, so with 25 minutes to go in this one, it's a 16-point game, and it looks like it's a Bulls. Yeah, it's a Bulls penalty on a 10-meter line inside the Dragons half. So after all that argy-bargy, it is a penalty to the Bulls. Right, that kick is going to find touch. Let's see where it's going to find touch here. About 10 meters out from the Dragons try line. It is going to be a line out to the Bulls. Lodi Smith says Super Bulls. Andrew Warren says better player management. Right, Johan Grobler now with a throw into this line out. Taken by Ruan Orkia. Driving maul has been formed here, but a penalty advantage to the Bulls as well. Grobler out to Harold Foster, who puts his head down. Quick ball needed now. Emrys Papier out. It goes to Mornay Smith. Still about 7 meters. Emrys Papier has broken through. Just 5 meters out from the try line. Johan Grobler, pick up and go. Well, Emrys Papier not looking too happy after that one. Yeah, he is limping. But here comes the Bulls again, and it looks like it might be a try to Marcel Coetzee here. Yeah, it is a try to the Bulls. And another archie-barchie going on at the moment. So unnecessary. But the try has been awarded to the Bulls. And, well, in fact, no, they say it's Carl Brugge, but I think it's Marcel Coetzee who got the try down. So let's just have another look here. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Try time. Johan Grobler and one of the other players having a scuffle off the ball there. Yeah, Marcel Coetzee gets the try for them. So 41 points to 20. The Bulls now lead. And it's looking pretty good for them at the moment. With still over 24 minutes to go in this one. Will we see a big score come up here today? 43 points to 20. So 7 points shy of the 50 is the Bulls at the moment. Right, clearly my daughter is enjoying the Bulls' victory so far. Don't know if you can hear her on the other side of the room, but she's going pretty crazy at the moment. Just hope she doesn't turn out a Bulls fan. Right, 24 minutes to go here, and Zach Berger is now onto the field for the Bulls as well. The place of Emrys Papier, who for me have been quite exceptional today. Right, restart taken by Walt Steenkamp just outside the 22 of the Bulls now. And still going. Zach Berger now waiting for it at the back. Goes for the box kick over the top. Chase coming from Cornell Hendricks now. And taken beautifully by the Dragons on halfway. No way, Achilles. Right, here they come again. Oh, will the Bulls win a penalty? Yes, they will. On halfway, the ball stolen by Matanzima. Penalty to the Bulls, holding on the ground from the Dragons. Right, so 23 minutes to go. 41 points to 20. The Bulls having a good 21-point lead at the moment. And the Bulls are going to find touch 10 meters out from the try line. Dazek asks, you think the Dragons can make a comeback? Nah, I don't think so. Not anymore. I mean, if they have to score two very quick tries, but it looks more like the Bulls who's going to get a try from here. 10 meters out from the Dragons try line. And Johan Grobler to throw this one in for the Bulls. Goes to the front, Ruan Orkia. Now off the back, Marcel Coetzee out to Johan Grobler. Now just 5 meters out of the ball, still going forward now. Is he held up in a tackle? Just short of the try line here. And it will be a scrum down. Let's just see whose ball it's going to be. I think it might be a Dragons ball here. Johan Grobler just unable to get that pass or the ball out for them. And let's see what the call from the referee will be. Well, they definitely not awarded a try there. So Grobler looked like he was going to go all the way, but beautiful defense there from Fry and Dyer to stop them. Dazek says, my prediction, 55-27, which could be a reasonable score. Right, so I think there's a penalty awarded to the Dragons. I'm not quite sure what it's for, but Marcel Coetzee goes off as well as WJ Steenkamp on the field for Coetzee. So Ludwig on for Nortje, who's had another solid game. Yeah, so it's a goal line dropout. Instead, it was held up over the try line. So now Chris Smith gets it up now. Here's a chance for Arno Botha. Needs support though. Bulls will get this ball back. And it's Matanzima with the fall on that ball on the 10-meter line here for the Bulls. Inside their own half. Great defense from the Dragons on that occasion. Zach Berger, Chris Smith now out to Harold Forster, Lionel Mapu. He's going to try and straighten the line. Gets the pass back to Harold Foster. Cornel Hendricks got man and ball on that occasion, but a penalty to the Bulls. Offside by the Dragons. Darren says, I always say that the winner of the Six Nations are always the best team in the world until they are beaten by the Springboks or the All Blacks, which also true. All right, so penalty to the, well, is it the penalty to the Bulls? No, it's just, yeah, it is a penalty. No, it's a scrum down to the Bulls. It seems 5 meters inside the half of the Bull of the Dragons. Not quite sure. They played the advantage for an extremely long time, if that is the case. Righty then. So, scrum down now to the Bulls. Zach Burger to feed this ball in just up over halfway. Ruan van der Bank says Bulls are the champions of SA. Zach Burger to feed this ball in now for the Bulls. Scrum goes down, and we will have a reset scrum. Daz X asks Guru, what do you think of the Sharks versus Edinburgh game? Daz X, I don't want to say too much about it. I think I've said enough to such an extent that YouTube wasn't monetizing my live stream for the Bulls, for the Sharks versus Edinburgh. So I honestly don't want to give my opinion again. Otherwise, I might not get monetized again for this stream. So I'll just say Sharks didn't play well. Edinburgh deserved it. Let's move on. Right, Larry Smith says die blou bil weet nie van verloor af nie. Ek is 'n Super Bowl. Right, so penalty there from that scrum for the Bulls, and Dragons feeling the pressure all the way. 20 minutes to go in this second half, and the Bulls 7 points shy of the 50. So can they get to the 50-pointer? That kick from Chris Smith is over-kicked, and it will be a scrum down all the way back for the Dragons. So maybe the first mistake Chris Smith has made all evening. If you compare it to what Kevin Bosch did wrong in that previous game, then yeah, that is just a small water piece in the ocean compared to what Kevin did all day for the Sharks. Right, scrum down to the Dragons, and yeah, it was a drop in the ocean compared to what Kevin Bosch did wrong for the Sharks today. Dazek says, don't worry, Guru, the Sharks will win next week, and I hope so. I mean, the Bulls are completely dominating this game against the Dragons, so I would hope that the Sharks can do the same next week, hopefully. Right, that scrum goes up again, and it's going to be another reset, so this game just becoming a little bit sloppy at the moment. And the referee has been good in this game. I mean, a lot of controversial stuff in that Stormers game earlier, which that last try from Ulster, which wasn't a try in the end, could have easily been a try. But some good work from the referee today. Andrew Warren says, Bulls hopefully will get 60 plus here today, just to prove a point. Big scrum from the Bulls and a penalty advantage now for them. Arno Botha picks it up off the back there. Now Zach Burger out to Matanzima. Matanzima gets the pass out to Walt Steenkamp, just up over halfway. Zach Burger, Chris Smith out to Arno Botha, back to Carl Brink. Carl Brink still going all the way up to the 22, brought down now. Zach Burger out to Ludwig. Ludwig just up over the 22 now. Zach Burger gets it out to Mornay Smith. Jan Grobler in support there for him now. Zach Burger again gets it out. Chris Smith with a little chip kick over the top. Was he held out? It is collected by the Dragons. But was there an interference on Chris Smith? Let's see what the referee have to say. I don't think so. Let's have a look here. Was he? Oh, yes. That could potentially be a try, penalty try to the Bulls. Bulls are South African champions who can convince me wrong. Daz asked, why wasn't the try given? I thought he would have given it. Yeah, because, look, there was a lot of possibilities, and I'm glad I wasn't the TMO for that one because I probably would have given the try. I don't know. It was such a 50-50 call because the ball got knocked out of the player's hand. You could almost say that it's as good as a rip out from one of the players. But in the end, I think if you blow according to the rules of World Rugby at this stage, then you would probably still give it as a knock on. So I don't know. It was a tough call. Right. Boss says, just listen to all the Shark supporters. Kirstenbosch such a talented player, but they don't know how to better him. Goosen had to move across to France to become a better player. Yeah, look, Jan Goosen, I think there's a lot in common between the two. And no disrespect to Jan Goosen, I just don't think that they are willing to put in the hard work here for some reason. They are blessed with the talent, but they're just not doing the hard work that requires them to be the best. And Jan Goosen looked brilliant before he got injured. I'll give him credit for that. There was a time when Kirstenbosch looked really good as well, but they're just not consistent enough at vital times. So the Bulls now with a penalty 5 meters out from the try line. Arno Puerta looks like he is going to tap and go here. Gets it out now. Here they come, Chris Smith straightening the line. Gets the pass out to Lionel Mapu. And Lionel Mapu gets another try for the Bulls. So the Bulls now almost up to the 50 marker. If they can get the conversion, it will be 50 points for the Bulls today. Brilliant play from the Bulls again, just dominating this game from start to finish at the moment. 48-20 with the conversion to come. Chris Smith did exceptionally well to draw 3 players there. Right, so the conversion coming from Chris Smith now to put up the 50-pointer for them. Evelyn Joan Puerta says blow Bill Blayak. Right, here comes the conversion, and that one is going to go to the right of the post, so the Bulls will have to wait a little bit longer for the 50-pointer to come on. Still got about 15 minutes to play in this game, so still plenty of time to put up a really good score here for the Bulls today. Restart by the Dragons and collected by Ludwig for the Bulls now. Morne staying on for Chris Smith as well. Zach Berger out to Martin Zima. He's making a good couple of meters up to the 10-meter line for the Bulls now. Zach Berger waiting at the back here. Going to go with a box kick over the top, surely. Now Cornell Hendricks is chasing after this one. It is collected by Williams, knocked on by Williams. And here comes the Bulls again now. It's taken up by WJ Steenkamp, intercepted by the Dragons. So we will be coming back for another scrum down to the Bulls. Yeah, Andrew Warren, I second that as well. I can't wait for him to leave. I wish he would have left when the Stormers wanted him a couple of seasons back. When it was Robert Dupria in control for the Sharks, there was a time that he wanted to leave. But even that couldn't keep him out. Right, so it is going to be a scrum down to the Bulls. Yeah, same. I second that as well, Andrew. Time for Sean Everett to move on. Right. So scrum down to the Bulls now, 48 points to 20. Scrum down to the Bulls just outside the 22 of the Dragons, right in the middle of the field now. 13 minutes to play. Right, Zach Berger to feed this ball in. Another scrum goes the begging there. Reset scrum coming up. Ruan van der Bank says open Saboon because he comes to the Bulls. Well, I mentioned it earlier in my Sharks live stream. I said we would love to keep Saboon as much as possible, but on the other hand, his performances haven't been great for the Sharks in the last season or so. And I would rather like to see a guy like Kapiwa Janki when he's back and ready to play again to come to the Sharks. But I mean, exceptional players, Sabuna Corsi, and it will be a loss. Zach Berger now, here they come again. Now taken up, Mornay stay. Now Tavaldstian come into the gap here for the Bulls and back inside to Zach Berger, who goes right under the post here. And it's another try to the Bulls, and that's the 50 up for the Bulls today. Yeah. A lot of people asking for Johan Ackerman to come back to South Africa. I would personally love to see Johan Ackerman and Sways the Brain work together for the Sharks. That would be absolutely amazing as well. But also, we've got a very talented coach right here in South Africa, currently coaching the Pumas in Jimmy Stonehouse. And I would love to see him there as well. Right, so the conversion from Mornay Steyn is good. 55 points to 20 it is. And yeah, it's becoming a riot here for the Bulls. Right, 55 points to 20. And incredible stuff here from the Bulls today. Taken in by Waldstein, come from the kickoff. And Zach Berger now waiting at the back of this ruck for this ball now. Gets it out to Ludwig, who sets it up for the Bulls again. Good counter ruck this time coming from the Dragons, but Zach Berger's got it controlled. There's about 10 minutes to go in this game. Box kick over the top from Zach Berger, collected by the Dragons now, and taking it up to the halfway line and still going. Good drive there from him, and Connor Hendricks is going to get penalized here for not rolling away. Right, so 55-20, 10 minutes to play in this game, and the Dragons now going to try and put this kick downfield, and Sam Davis is going to find touch around about 15 meters out from the Bulls try line. 177 votes today, with 62% going with the Bulls by more than 20. Renier van Onselen says, I like Jimmy Stonehouse too. So, yeah, I do believe that if we cannot get a guy like Johan Ackerman and Sways the Brain back in South Africa to coach the Sharks, I would love to see Jimmy Stonehouse taking over that role from Sean Everett. Right, here we go now, and the Bulls have turned this ball over 5 meters from the try line. Kurt Diarens with the kick downfield, Cannon Moody chasing after it, but the bounce of the ball is going to go into touch roundabout on a 10-meter line of the Dragons. So, yeah, there's going to be a line out to the Dragons. So, the Bulls' defense have been solid, and the attack has been brilliant today. 55 points to 20 with about 8.5 minutes to go. Witterbar said 3 more tries. It's now or never. So 3 more tries will bring it up to 71 if converted. Right, here comes the throw in now, taken by the Dragons, and good opportunity now for them to set up a good attacking opportunity here, but Harold Foster makes a brilliant tackle. Another turnover for the Bulls here on the 10-meter line of the Dragons. Scrum off needed now. Lionel Mapu at that position. Now Harold Foster, Cornell Hendricks straightening the line. Roundabout on halfway is the Bulls now. Zach Berger back to Harold Foster, who puts it on the boot. And that ball is going to roll. Oh, it's been touched by the Dragons, nearly into touch. But Dyer does get the kick away. Touch found on the 22-meter line of the Dragons. Cameron Claynon says, allowing companies such as Rock Nation to sign up our players was a bad move, just like the call-back deal in cricket. Those players should not be allowed to play for the countries. Right, so it is going to be a line out now to the Bulls right on the 22-meter line. 55-20, 7.5 minutes to go. Sam Davis, the only real standout player for this Dragons side today. Right, here we go now. WJ Steenkamp out to Mornay. Stand with a little chip kick over the top, collected by Cornell Hendricks. Cornell Hendricks is going to reach out for the try, and the Bulls are up to the 60. Achilles says, not many people like him, but I liked Heine Kamea. He was a good at the Bulls, and everywhere he was, he did actually well. Not going to argue on Heine Kamea. I think he's a quality coach, but he just lost the plot somewhere down the line. Don't know what happened to him. So we're just going to see, Cornell Hendricks in front of the kicker. So it's going to be a penalty to the Dragons instead of a try to the Bulls. Then a high tackle from Dyer. So we are going to come back for the penalty surely to the Dragons for Cornell Hendricks being in front of the kicker there. Right, no tries, so 55-20 it remains. Although the scoreboard is up to 60-20, it is no tries, so 55-20 it remains. That's it, 62-20 final score, but here comes the attempt now from the Dragons to find touch, right about on halfway now. So score remains 55 points to 20. Just unfortunately in front of the kicker there was Cornell Hendricks. It would have been a really good try. Right, here comes the Dragons now. Oh, another inside pass to Dyer. This time the Bulls reading it well all the way on halfway, but another penalty advantage now to the Dragons. Oh, they put that penalized there. Still coming as the Dragons now. Here they come now on the right-hand side. Great tackle from Cannon Moody. So we will be coming back for that penalty to the Dragons roundabout on halfway. Score has been moved back 55-20. Some really good defense there from Cannon Moody. He's been growing as a player quite tremendously as well for the Bulls. Greg Spank Paris Church says, thanks for the commentary on the games. Love listening all the way from Scotland. No problem. Appreciate the comment as well. Right, here we go now. And that kick is going to find touch right about, is it 10 meters out from the Bulls try line. So an opportunity here for the Dragons again. I can't remember how many times I said, here's an opportunity for the Dragons, and I haven't been able to capitalize on it. Bulls, credit to them for using every opportunity in this game so far. GHB says, Cannon Moody looks like a future star. Achilles says, I can't wait to watch this highlights. Yeah, it will definitely be worth it, Achilles. Right, here comes the throw in now, taken. Oh, it's been stolen by the Bulls now. And here comes Martin Zima. Good tackle from Friday. Still about 10 meters out from their own try line is the Bulls. Now Mornay Steyn with the kick downfield as he finds touch between the 10 and the 22 of the Bulls. There's Guru, are you going to do the last game of the URC tonight as well? Unfortunately, this will be the last game of the evening for me. I've decided to only cover the South Africans or the South African games of the URC. Otherwise, it just gets a little bit too much, Dazex, as I still got to be, a family man as well. So 3 games today since 3 o'clock. South African time, we've been busy. So unfortunately, not another one today. Right, here they come. Taking up the Dragons up to just close to the 22-meter line now of the Bulls. Still trying valiantly, though, is this Dragons side. Never give up. Right, 55-20. Here's another attack. Bulls defense solid at the moment. With 4 minutes to go. Knock on from the Dragons. And Kanamudi has got possession here for the Bulls. Will this ball come out? Walt Steenkamp at scrum off at the moment for the Bulls. Now Matanzima takes it up just over the 22 for the Bulls inside their own half. A little box kick over the top from Zach Berger. And another mix-up from the Dragons. And Kurtley Aronson picks it up for the Bulls on the 10-meter line. Now Mornay Steyn. Out it goes to WJ Steenkamp. Now here comes Lionel Mapu. Gets it back to Harold Foster now. Harold Foster brought down on the halfway line here for the Bulls. And Zach Berger waiting for it. Now gets it back. Here comes Ludwig again. Now Zach Berger out to Mornay Steyn. Straightening the line was them again. Oh, nearly another intercept from the Dragons. But they do knock it on. And it will be a scrum down to the Bulls. Right on halfway. Right, so Andrew Warren, please tell me which Deprier do you refer to? Robert Deprier, I assume you are talking about. So as much as I don't have a problem with Robert, I still don't think he's a international quality coach. And the time when he was at the Sharks, yes, we won the Currie Cup. Yes, we didn't do too bad in Super Rugby, but he's not a team player. And I heard so many bad things about him being at the Sharks at the time. So I'm not so sure if he might not be a bad coach, but he's not a team player, it seems. But who knows? I might have been wrong, but definitely the Sharks had all the trouble in the world to try and get rid of him in the end. So, yeah. But anyway, 55-20, and that pretty much sums up this game with 2 minutes to go in this game. Right, here comes Zach Berger. Out it goes to Harold Foster. Straight in the line was Kurtley Aronson. Up over halfway again. Ball stolen by the Dragons on the ground. And maybe the Dragons will have the last say of this game. Who knows? Oh, so sloppy from the Dragons at the moment. It's playing backwards. As Andrew Warren says, I'm saying he's better than Everett. Oh, no, everybody can be better than Everett at this stage, Andrew. I think Sean Everett might go down as one of the worst coaches of the Sharks. Next, maybe to, what was it, Reese Edwards that coached the Sharks at one point. I think they might be in the same category at this stage. Right, the Bulls have got possession again on the 10-meter line. Here comes Kanamudi. Out it goes to Lionel Mapu. Cuts back inside up to the 10-meter line. And now Zach Berger waiting for this one. Gets it out now to WJ Steen. Oh, it's Ludwig who took it in now. Zach Berger throws a little dummy. Nearly fell for it. Was the Dragons there. Just up over the 10-meter line. A minute to go in this game. Mornay Steyn, Kurtley Aronson, Cornel Hendricks now. Gets it out to WJ Steenkamp this time. Puts a little kick in behind. Yeah, Cornel Hendricks is chasing after this one, but it's collected by the Dragons. 5 meters out from their own try line. They will get possession here as the Dragons. And trying to just set it up through the forwards now to clear this ball as quickly as possible for the Dragons with 30 seconds to go in this game. Let's see what the referee... Oh, the game has been blown. So it's the end of the game. And the Bulls have won it by 55-20. I think there was still 20 seconds left of it. But either way, the Bulls have secured a 55-20 victory here. And just sets up for a really good game next week as well against Ulster. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream today. If you did, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, I will see you guys hopefully next weekend for the next 4 games of the South African franchises. Until then, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Cheers for now.